Search engine optimization and digital marketing are often thought of as two separate things, but at the end of the day, search engine optimization is one of the most important pull marketing techniques that you can use. In fact, my business is built almost entirely off of search engine optimization. Most of my revenue comes from advertisements, and most of my visitors come from Google search. If you've ever tried to build a website based solely on advertisements, you may know that it's not that easy of a task. It takes a very high volume of visitors to make it profitable. And again, the way that I've been able to do that is with search engine optimization. So I want to talk to you a little bit in this video about the free tools that I use when performing search engine optimization. And it all starts with Google search. Okay, so one thing that I like to do is when I start to think of topics that I would like to write about or publish a video about, I need to find the best name for that particular topic. And I might even be looking for what topic I'm going to publish on. But even if I already have a topic, we still need to find the best name. So one thing that I like to do is I like to use Google search. So let's say I am a baker and I'm going to upload a video on how to bake a particular baked good, but I don't even know which baked good I want to show yet. One thing I can do is I can go right to Google search and make sure you're on the Google search page, google.com. Don't just search in your browser because you're not going to get quite the results that I'm going to show you here in a second. And then on Google search, all we're going to do is we're going to type how to bake and then space. So now look at this. We have this autofill that pops down below our Google search. All of these keywords, key phrases that show up are searched quite a bit, or they wouldn't be showing up. So how to bake salmon, how to bake chicken. Now we can take this one step further, however. I could type the letter A, and it shows me all of the phrases that have an A as the next letter. Then I could go to B. Oh, we have bacon. C, D, E. You can even take it one step further. If you're really in a very general topic, you could start with A, B. Now I see that's not working very well. So usually I go down, through the alphabet and kind of get some ideas. And then we could go say, okay, how to bake a potato. So then we actually search it. We look at our search results and you say, is there a lot of competition for these search results, or does it seem like somebody else needs to get in there to take over these top spots? And you can see we've got a Google snippet right on top here. And guess what? There's going to be a lot of content for how to bake a potato. So that's a very highly competitive search phrase. Probably wouldn't recommend trying to rank for it. But hopefully you get the idea of this strategy. It's real simple. You can then go in and use some of these other tools that I'm about to show you to look at more data about these search phrases. But just to get some content ideas and get the juices running, it's a great idea to go straight to Google search and just start typing. With that being said, I do want to talk about a few other free tools. This next one I have open here is Yoast SEO. This is a plugin for WordPress. So if you use WordPress and if you're publishing content, articles, that sort of thing, Yoast SEO is basically a must-have. There is no reason not to have the Yoast SEO plugin. It is the best SEO plugin for WordPress. It is free. There is an upgradable version, but the free version is great. You can read all about it here. You can see that it has over 5 million installs. It was updated a week ago. It originally came out years and years ago. The developer's name is Yoast. He is an SEO genius. If you want to find more information about SEO and really the technical details of it and how it relates to Google search, you can check out his website as well. But if you're using WordPress, get Yoast. It's that simple. This is the best SEO plugin on the market. The next tool is called Ubersuggest, and this is somewhat similar to using the Google search that I showed you earlier. So let's go ahead and let's just type in here how to bake a potato, right? Because we found out earlier that that is a popularly searched phrase. This is a free tool, like I said. So we type in our search phrase and we click search. You can see we have some data coming down here. We're seeing that it's searched 60,000 times per month. We go down here, we can see the actual volume of searches for these specific keywords, key phrases on the left, how much advertisers are willing to pay for clicks on these search terms. So, and then the other big one is to the right, SEO difficulty. This basically tells you how difficult it will be to rank for this search term. Green is good. Green means it's easier to rank for, and then as it gets yellow and red, that means it's more difficult to rank for. So we notice that right now we've got SEO difficulty. So how to bake a potato in the microwave. Of all these different key phrases we have on the left, and bear in mind that these are very highly competitive key phrases in general, right? We're searching something very simple. But of all of these ones, the one that I would have a best shot at ranking for would probably be how to bake a potato in the microwave. most likely probably because it's a long tail keyword, it's a little more detailed, but of course our search volume is a lot lower than the first three options we have up here. The CPC, cost per click, is not bad, but essentially you get the idea, and there's more info. As you go down, you can see who's already ranking for this search term. So this is a great way to research the competition to see if it is competitive enough. I don't like to get into competitive markets. I don't like to get into competitive search phrases. Even if I feel like the content is not there, if I don't feel like I can rank on the first page of Google, I don't even go for it, okay? But this isn't, of course, fully on SEO, so we're not going to get into all the details, but this tool is very, very powerful, especially when used alongside Google search. Another one that I want to talk about is the Google Keyword Planner. This is actually used more for advertisers who are looking to purchase display ads. And so we talked about using Google Ad Manager earlier in the course. If you're going to use Google Ad Manager, then you're going to be using the keyword tool because it's kind of built into it. However, you can use this from the other perspective as well. So we can go ahead and go into the Keyword Planner. You do need a Google account for this, so make sure that you've got that. And then what we would actually do is we would go to find new keywords, just remembering this whole time that this is geared for advertisers paying for ads and not necessarily for SEO, but we're going to backwards engineer it. So we can type how to bake a potato, and we'll click get started. And you can see over here on the left, we now have a list of keywords. We have some estimated bids over here to the right. We can see this column that says competition, so how high is the competition for that, and our average monthly searches. So again, it's very similar to the Uber Suggest tool, but this is from the horse's mouth, right? This is from Google, so we can probably rely a little more heavily on this data. But again, it's the same idea that we're doing with Google Search and with Uber Suggest. These are the best free SEO tools that you can use. There are a number of paid tools as well when you start digging real deep, but you can really do a lot for free when it comes to SEO on the internet. So if you are publishing a website or a blog and you want to rank in Google search engine results pages, definitely make use of these techniques and tools that I've talked about in this video.